Alright guys, so we're heading out on the final run with Lois to go take her to her new location. It's a beautiful day out here. A little chilly, but it'll warm up here in a couple hours as soon as the sun starts cranking and the heat comes up. But it's supposed to be a nice day today. A nice clear day, just a few scattered clouds here and there. But real excited to take you along on this adventure to kind of show you what's happening and where she's going and what's going on after she gets there. So enjoy the ride with me and we'll kind of cruise along and get there as we go. You guys want to see the beauty of the rocket? 90 miles an hour, 6th gear, and if I punch it, look at that torque. Just an amazing bike. Well, look at all those flowers up there on the hill. You can tell spring is really trying to come out here. Another month or so, you'll see people lining up on the side of the freeway to take pictures, climbing all around in them and just on there, which is quite comical. Causes a big mess. Welcome to California. Splitting lanes has its benefits in California. Everyone watches, most drivers are moved. The only thing you gotta watch for is someone who all of a sudden decides to do a lane change and doesn't check their mirrors. It can definitely give you an instantaneous brake check that you're not prepared for. Alright, we're off the freeway in lovely Brea, California, which is Orange County for those that don't know. About ready to roll up to my local multi-bike dealership, which is SoCal Motorcycles. They have all different brands that they run, but primarily Triumphs and Ducatis. I believe they got Suzukis and stuff too. So great group of people. Bought several bikes from them and really enjoy meeting with them and talking with them. So we're going to head over there and see what's going on. Speaking of, a couple Ducatis right there. Oh, we got a demo event going on today. Very nice. Didn't know this was happening today. Too many G-forces on the old rocket. What's happening, brother? How's he doing?
Good, dude.
How's everything?
Everything's great, man. You got a lot of people here.
Dude, I didn't know you had a demo going on today.
Yeah, we got triumph demo all day long.
Oh, what a great day to show off what I'm getting, huh?
I know. I parked it over here, put a couple boat signs on it. You can see everybody looking at it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, don't touch it.
Stand and walk around it and shit. I put a couple sold signs on it.
No touchy.
I'll be right back, man.
Oh yeah.
Stuff off of this, I can roll it around back so they can check it out when I get back.
Okay, cool. Alright, all kinds of stuff going on. Giant. Here's a used bike area. Suzuki. Free food and drink. A couple Harleys here. Some Indians. All kinds of good stuff. Alright, let's get Lois broken down.
And then
we are leaving the dealership. We are on our brand new 2023 Rocket GT Red Diablo Chrome. what a beautiful machine this thing is. Posted a couple videos of what it looks like there walking around, and a couple little other shots there from the camera guy from their event day that was there. So pretty stoked about it. Yes, I know a lot of people say, oh, it's the same bike that you had before, but let me tell you, it feels a little different. That's for sure. And pretty impressed with it, I'll tell you. Looks really nice. Got everything set up on it kind of close to what I like. You can see the clock, temperature, tach, speedometer. I got it in road mode, which I thought I put it in sport, but I'll mess with that when I get home. Woo! Mercy. That's a hell of a motor, let me tell you. I know it's all the same, but I tell you, this one feels a little bit more responsive, especially since it's got a little more newness to it. Very nice. It's got a shorter windscreen on it because mine had the higher one. But very, very nice. Absolutely love this bike. Rockets are just amazingly insane, and just looks pretty down the road, man. I'm telling you, everybody looks. Beautiful day for a ride too now. Warmed up nicely. Air will be kind of cool going back to cool you off a little bit, but if you ever get a chance to go down to SoCal Motorcycles in Brea, it's right off of Lambert and the 57 freeway, as you can see in my camera right here. I'm at State College, which is a couple blocks away from it, but definitely go check them out. This is the third bike that I've got from them. Great people. They just really care about their customers, and they try to get you in real quick and out real fast. Just go in there prepared, you know, do what you want to do, make sure you got what you want in mind, and they'll knock it right out for you. So great stuff. You never know what these people are going to do, whether they're going to jump freeways or not. So alright, let's give it a little kick. Take it easy on her since we don't have much mileage on it. Whew. Tell you, definitely more wind noise without having the windscreen on the front. We'll definitely have to remedy that. If I can make some noise here, get over in these other lanes where I want to be. People to notice me. There you go. What's up, my brother on the Indian? These are kind of tight quarters because of the construction, so bigger bikes probably won't try to spit these, but I can split them with my sexy new Rocket. Did I mention it was a Diablo red chrome? Always like to thank drivers who pull over when they see me, just because it's courteous and it's nice. Maybe if I do it enough, some of them will run across some other bikes and do the same consideration for them, like this guy just did right here. Alright, now the fun parts. Jumping over all these lanes to get over into the fast lane on the other side. How you doing, bud? Come on over with me. And she rides smooth. Of course, it's a nice road right now, but Definitely can't tell the difference of having my bigger windscreen on the 2020 Rocket and a small little thing here in the front on the new one. I mean, it covers your chest a little bit and all that to where you don't get hit, but you definitely feel it in your head and your neck and all that from that wind scooping up and hitting you. So we'll have to see what different types of options are available now, since that was what I got, geez, 3 years ago for the 2020, so for Lois. Giving you the idea about a gearing on this thing, roughly almost 100 miles an hour. Shh, don't tell nobody. And I'm right around 3,800 RPM in 6th gear. So it's just geared beautifully and still's got torque and room to grow before it gets anywhere close to redlining. So it doesn't spin up, doesn't span out, and just constant torque all the time. I mean, just boom, just like that, 6th gear, and instantly. A little stiff here and there because it's all stock set up, but we'll get that tuned in. But this is a rough freeway, and just a light grip on the bars. They're positioned really nice. I don't even think I'm going to have to adjust them for my riding position. Forward controls. Lots of power, customizable TFT screen, 2500 cc, just crazy torque, and just a beautiful bike, faster than crap too. I mean, just tons of power. You punch this thing and it just throws you back in your seat. Absolutely wonderful. So here's a shot of everything that comes with the bike when you buy it. Now, of course, minus the new mirrors, the stock mirrors, because I had them put them on. But just to give you an idea, these are the stock mirrors, kind of teardrop shaped, right? They clamp on there just like that on the ends. They come with spacers and stuff like that. You get an owner's manual. You get the key fob with the key built into it. You also get 2 extra keys, and you get 2 tumblers. So if you purchase the panniers that go on the side like I had on my other Rocket, you can put those locks in the bags so your same key works. Also comes with the key codes and stuff like that on the little things. So pretty good for all that they give you. You essentially get a fob with a built-in key and 2 extra keys. So, pretty interesting. All right, guys, so we got her home. So it was a great ride coming home. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Some of that was I was riding down the freeways and could hear it okay because there was a lot more wind with the shorter windscreen. But I thought now that I have it here and in the garage, I would do a walk around real quick and just kind of show you what the stock bike looks like for this new 2023 red and chrome, Diablo red and chrome, excuse me, Rocket 3 GT. So it's a limited edition. They're only going to make it for 1 year. They're not numbered or anything, but still pretty cool. You'll only be able to get it for this year from the dealer. You'd have to buy it used if you wanted to get it elsewhere. But figure I'll go around, take a look, and show you what everything looks like and what come with it. And then we'll show some cool pictures that I took about it and let the fun begin for the modification. So here we go. Okay, we'll start out at the front. So as you can see, it basically still a Rocket, right? Still same Rocket 3 GT, just different color scheme. Some differences right off the bat are they did some black fender trim for the front and the back, and they've got the Triumph logo on the front. It's got the stock GT windscreen, which is just enough to get the buffeting off your chest, but it leaves your head exposed, and a lot of wind whip and bug eating. So if you like that, then you can run with this, or if you're gonna do like I am and change it out and have a different windscreen, then you can do that as well. It's got the newer turn signals, which are just LEDs come out from the side instead of the same old Bugz that came, bug eye ones that came out on the 2020s. 2021 I think started that. But really nice looking shape and form to it. It's just beautiful, beautiful bike. You can see here the paint and the chrome and the detail of everything that it's got. Try to show the reflection off of that. You'll really see it in the pictures that I did, how it really shows and does all the reflection out in the sky and everything else. It's just gorgeous. Stock seat with a built-in rider pinion for the back set. You've got the stock standard GT flip outs for the passenger. I like that because it stows them away and gets them out of the way for when you're just riding solo. I don't have the bags on here, obviously. I have the stock backrest, and I ordered the black one. They have a black model that comes with that, so that should be in a week or so to be able to do that. And I also ordered the black luggage rack that goes on the back. It just bolts and clamps right on here and gives you somewhere to stow it in case you want to go somewhere and have a little bit of storage capability and capacity. And then the back side of it's got the farm equipment on there, which I'm not a fan of. That'll come off. One of the reasons why I don't like that is this little light that goes on here for your license plate. It's just really flimsy. It's only a plastic screw that's in there, and you have to take that whole thing apart to fix that, but we'll be changing that out. And then here's the other side with the dual exhaust coming out on this side and the single on the other side. Same thing for the pop-out passenger pegs. And then of course the Rocket 3 GT logo and 2500cc call out. The other thing on the tank, aside from the chrome and the red striping that they got, they, instead of putting the Triumph logo in script across there, they put the sticker on here, so they changed that up a little bit, which was kind of neat. A little different look. Here's your adjustable pegs. So for the front, these are forward controls, but down here on the bottom, see if I can get a shot, you can see right there, those bolt holes, you can adjust those and move them back and forward to your preference, which is really pretty cool. And you can do the same thing on the Rocket R when you can interchange these. So you can put forward controls on the Rocket R, you can put mid controls on the Rocket GT, you can do all kinds of things. There are bars, all that stuff. Luggage rack, backrests, seats, all interchangeable between the two models, which is really a cool concept. Gives you a lot of flexibility. The other thing I did is I bought the upgraded mirrors, and the reason why I did is because I really like this machined trimmer on the back, and I had them put those and the knee pads that I purchased when I was at the dealer. But just so you know, they come out right here. You just unscrew the screw, pull that mirror off, put the new spacer and the new mirror on, and then screw that screw back in and set it, and it works beautiful. So really cool. Let me grab the fob and I'll show you the fob that comes with it, and we'll fire it on for a second. So just as with the previous Rocket, you get this security fob that also has a key button on the back. So push that and pull that out. And that button is for your seat lock, just like on the other Rocket. So you put it in there and turn that on, the seat pops off. Not much change between all of them for this year, but still pretty cool. And then you just press and hold this button. It goes from red to green. Now it's on, and then you turn on the ignition switch, so it's ready to roll. On the right side, you got your power switch, you got your hazard lights, you have a wheel lock that's electronic, so when you turn it and push it, it locks it. And then down below, you have the home button right there that switches stuff on your screen and gives you adjustments. on the left side. These come stock with heated grips, which is awesome. They work great. You have your horn. You have your adjustments for all your gauge stuff. You have your turn signals, auto cancel as well, mode, so you can change your riding mode from rider to sport to custom, and then come stock with cruise control and come stock with hill hold, which is nice. Now the difference from the hill hold on the Triumph, and you've probably heard me say it on my Road Glide with the RDRS, the difference between the Road Glide and the Triumph RDRS is the hill hold works in any gear. So I don't have to be in gear, because it's kind of stupid to me to put the brake on, have it hold it, and still have to be in gear. So what I'm doing is switching out my brake hand for my clutch hand, and that's just kind of dumb. Also has this USB port right here that you can put in there and get an adapter. It's from England, so you have to get a little special adapter for it. But let's turn this guy on. So to turn it on, you push it all the way down like that. Kicks on the lights. If you were to start it, you would hold in the clutch and push it down again and it would crank up. So let's see if this shows. Okay, good, I got the contrast view. So you can see all the different gauges, and you can switch between different styles that you want, right? So I have, this is my current set that's got my trip meter, it's got my RPM, speedometer, what gear I'm in, fuel gauge there at the top, and then you've got miles, hours, minutes on the ride, and your fuel economy for MPH and cruise control. If I turn it to the right, I can look at gas, MPG, mile range. If I go again, I can have my temperature and coolant and all that stuff. And then I can switch it to a contrast, whatever, for different looks. And then I can switch it to a different one by sliding that thing and hitting it. Now I got a different look. And then you can switch to the other gauge as well. So the one I like it is right there, looks real good. So really nice, clear, crisp display. Shows a lot of good detailed information. And this year what I noticed on the website, what Triumph did, is similar to Harley. They partnered with Senna and have it to where you can get a Senna Triumph integrated headset that will connect directly to the TFT and everything else there. I'm not sure I'm a fan with that, but I won't be getting that. I'll just use mine on my phone. The other thing is this is adjustable, so you can, you know, adjust your gauge up and down here, you know, by just pulling this out and adjusting with that lever. So that's pretty cool. And it gives you a different view if you like it up higher or you want it down lower, depending on the windscreen and stuff like that. So it gives you a good shot to do those. So pretty cool stuff. Lots of neat upgrades on this from the old Rocket 3s before they did this in 2020. Very happy with this bike. The other thing that's kind of cool is when you turn it on, you can program it to put your name in there, the rider name. So when it turns on, it says good morning or good afternoon, depending on the clock, and it says your name, which is neat. And also with these Triumphs are serviced every 10,000 miles. So you don't have to worry about a service until 10,000 miles, 20,000 miles, and so on. Now, the only thing I don't like about that is that in the TFT display, it tracks your mileage for your service, and it tracks it two ways. It tracks it with the 10,000 miles, or it tracks it by a 1 year, 12-month period. If you're riding this bike and you don't ride 10,000 miles in a year, you're gonna get that wrench light on like I had on Lois when I was going in, because the service was I was at 16,000 miles, and it was past the year mark. So it was telling me I needed to go get it in there, and they charge you like 80 bucks to fix it, which I think is stupid, but that's a different thing. Anyway, so here she is. This is what she looks like stock. You can see the black fender here and the black rear fender, which is different. All right, so that's the end of the adventure. So Lois found a new home. I've got a new 2023 Rocket, and the customizations begin. So thank you for coming along with the ride and experiencing the demo days and the new bike purchase and the trade-in. And As always, I appreciate all your support. Like, subscribe, give me your comments, any feedback that you have. If you think of a name that we should name her aside from Lois 3.0 now, be interested to see what your thoughts are. Always about creative stuff. And be good humans. Catch you guys on the next one. All right, take care. Hopefully it was useful and you enjoyed the information that I provided. So,